It's actually about the idea of a sort of security line, or better to say security zone, to make the ceasefire sustainable. It's about clear idea how to stick to the ceasefire, and it's critical because we had practically every day up to the 50 cases of breaking the ceasefire.
You know, Minister, though, historically sometimes ceasefire lines become facts on the ground and even become de facto borders.
No, it's exactly my point. And the real red line for us, indeed a real red line, not to let the conflict to become a kind of frozen conflict. And we are not talking about dividing line or buffer zone, because buffer zones should be established either by a special agreement or actually Security Council resolution.
So should we read this in connection with the new autonomy law that was passed this week in Kiev? Is this going to be the boundary of the new area that will have some autonomy, that will elect its own representatives for the next 3 years?
I would not call it actually autonomy law. It's a special status which should be given to Donetsk and Lugansk, but just temporary for the next 3 years. And the whole idea of the status to give the people of Donetsk and Lugansk more freedom, but also more responsibility.
In charge of their own security, local police forces, for example?
It's about cooperation and interaction. It's about joint patrolling, because we have to get back law and order to the people of Donetsk and Lugansk, because they are absolutely fed up on the developments, on killing people, taking hostages. Can you imagine thousands, not just hundreds, but thousands of hostages as a result of this conflict?
You've also got a new amnesty law. Some already are saying this is a surrender to the rebels and a surrender to Russia.
Not at all, not in any way, because it's not just about amnesty, it's a bit of terminology which is normally used. It's about freeing from criminal responsibility only those who have not committed capital crimes, who have not committed any crimes against humanity.